What's up, you guys? Slim here at Team Symmetry, here to do the next installment of Slim Chat. I just want to take the time and thank everybody for the successfulness of this segment. This is probably my most successful segment to date. Each of these videos is getting thousands of views, hundreds of likes, and I love it so much. I just want to thank you guys so much. This next one is not going to be as crazy, I think, as the first two. This one is going to be on the ban list, you guys. I have been getting requests for this for months, and I've been waiting for the time to actually address it and give my personal thoughts on it because of the events I've been to, and now coming back from nationals in Ohio, I finally think I know how the ban list should go and how I would like to see the ban list go. So I'm going to use our old ban list as kind of like a reference point. If you guys remember when the list came out in, what was it? It was March. On March 1st, there was all the controversy of was the list that was leaked on Shriek real or not. And people were like, oh, it's real, oh, it's not, oh, it's fake. I made multiple videos on it saying, oh, this list sucks, you know, is this list real or not? It eventually turned out to be real. The cards that got banned, there were, I believe, 4 new cards that got banned. They threw Trishula, Spore, Glow Up Bulb, and what was the last card? I believe the last card was Trap Dust Shoot. Yeah, Trap Dust Shoot. Those were the cards that were banned. Those are the 4 cards banned. The cards that were limited were, let me see if I even got it. I don't even remember, you guys, it's been so long. They put, what did they put? They put Formula to 1, or that might have been on the original list, I don't remember. But they put TG Striker, they put the Agent of Mystery Earth, they put, I can't even remember. This list is so weird. It's all color-coded, but yeah, they did stuff like that. They put, what else did they put to 1? They put Smoke Signal to 2. I remember that. They did a lot of weird things. I don't even really remember, to be honest. They put DeLorean to 2, which killed the Fish deck even further. That might have been on the other list. And they put Call to 3. And that was pretty much it. Like I said, she and Smoke Signal to 2. Now, I'm going to look at the list this time. If there are 4 cards to be banned, what cards should they be? Now, right now, everyone knows the top decks are Wind-Ups, Rescue Rabbit, Dino Rabbit, Chaos Dragons, Inzectors. And then you have your Rogue decks. Now, what cards should get banned? Let's look first at Wind-Ups. What makes Wind-Ups so good? The fact that they can loop your entire hand. What is the main perpetrator of this effect? Wind-Up Hunter. Everyone thinks it's Wind-Up Zen Mighty. It's not. If everyone watched when Wilson top 8 at Long Beach, he used Zen Mighty to bring out Wind-Up Rabbit. That's an amazing play. It has nothing to do with you getting looped. So I would say if they need to ban one card, touch the Hunter, ban the Hunter, end it. That's it. That's all I'm going to say on Wind-Ups. When it comes to Dino Rabbit, everyone thinks we need to hit the little bunny. No, you don't. Rabbit is not the broken card in the deck. What's broken is the cards that Rabbit makes. Cards like Lagia, cards like Dolka are really broken. But do I feel that anything in the deck really needs to get banned? No. I think nothing in Rescue Rabbit needs to get banned. I'll get to Rescue Rabbit and that deck in a little bit. When it comes to Chaos Dragons, everyone is like, it's obvious. You need to ban one card. You need to ban the one card that causes the OTK. You need to ban Future Fusion. I said the same thing for a while until I actually sat down and thought about it for a minute. Future Fusion is not the card you need to ban. The card you actually need to ban is Five-Headed Dragon. Here's the reason being. Future Fusion for Five-Headed Dragon, the rule is you have to reveal. You must reveal this card in order to activate Future Fusion. However, if you don't have Five-Headed Dragon, you cannot conduct any of your broken plays with dragons. You would then have to Future Fusion for something else like Blue Eyes Ultimate or something else. You don't have the cards in that deck. No dragon deck I know that's Chaos Dragon based runs Blue Eyes. So you can't even attempt to make Ultimate Dragon. I don't think Future Fusion needs to get touched. Future Fusion can be used in hero decks, in other decks, to bring out like Shining, Zero, all that other stuff. I feel it's a balanced card only in that sense. When it comes to Chaos Dragons, it's not balanced at all. The reason why that card is so good is because everyone forgets. Five-Headed Dragon is the card that you need to hit. Once this card is gone, you cannot Future Fusion for it anymore. The problem that everyone's having will be gone, and then I guess like the deck may become a little bit more skillful to play. So I think Five-Headed Dragon is a card that needs to get banned. Will it get banned? I don't think so. I don't think they're actually going to hit Five-Headed because they're probably not going to be smart enough. They'll hit Future Fusion most likely, and everyone will be happy. But if you were honest, if you were to take my honest opinion, hit the card that Future Fusion makes. Pretty simple stuff. So The next card I would see getting banned along with Wind Up Hunter would either be Future Fusion or Five-Headed Dragon. Now there'd be 2 more slots. Now let's look at the other decks that are out right now. We have, you know, Inzectors. I don't think anything in that deck needs to get banned. They're not winning. They're a good deck. They're just not winning. There's regular Chaos decks. There's Gravekeepers. There's a lot of Rogue decks. There's Dark World, a lot of stuff. I don't think anything in those decks needs to get banned. When it comes to other decks, though, decks that I've said before are not real decks. Decks like Final Countdown. I think those decks need to be done away with. So how do you do that? You ban Final Countdown. Final Countdown, honestly, I played the deck, you guys. I literally have picked up and played the deck. I hate it. I picked it up. I wanted to troll a couple people on DN. And, you know, I played it. It was the stupidest thing. I wasted so much time playing that deck. Final Countdown, sit and stall, sit and stall, sit and stall. I accomplished nothing. I ended up winning, but who the fuck cares? Hit Final Countdown. That's the 3rd card. And what would the last card be that you could ban? I've been really trying to figure this one out. You know, it's really hard when I think about it because Wind-Ups, Rabbit, Inzectors, Dragons, they all kind of have a card that you want to ban, but you really can't. You can't ban Rescue Rabbit. You can't ban Lagia. That's pointless. You can't ban Dolka because it's a TCG exclusive. It's getting reprinted. You can't ban Tour Guide because they don't have it. If I was to pick one last card, I've been looking at what other people have been saying, and I honestly cannot think of another card to ban. I've been looking through deck after deck after deck and thinking, what card should you ban? People are saying you should ban Monster Reborn, saying you should ban Heavy Storm, and leave us at 3 MST. I guess you could do that, but honestly, I don't think it needs to be done. So I would leave the last slot open to anyone who thinks there would be a card that you think needs to get banned. Maybe it's just like it's going past my head and I can't remember it, but honestly, I don't know what the 4th card would be that would ban. Now, for the cards that would get limited to 1, that's pretty simple. Everyone, when we go to Wind-Ups, we're not touching Wind-Ups again. Wind-Ups are done. We've taken care of the loop problem. What cards need to get limited to 1? We'll go to Dino Rabbit. You have to limit Lagia to 1. Lagia is an amazing card, a ridiculous first turn summon, and very hard to answer. It's bad enough when you get 2 or 3 on the board, and then you literally cannot win at that point because you can't stop all that power. So I think Lagia going to 1 would solve the Dino Rabbit problem. You don't have to limit the Rabbit. Limit what makes Rabbit good. So limiting Lagia would take care of that problem. Now, when it comes to Inzectors, everyone thinks you're going to limit Hornet. No. You're going to limit Dragonfly. Dragonfly or Centipede. Both of those cards are really good. Centipede lets you add to hand, but Dragonfly I think is the card I would limit to 1 because the ability to special summon and do your potential OTK is ridiculous. So I would say limit Dragonfly to 1 solves the problem right there. When it comes to Chaos Dragons, what cards should be limited? Everyone's saying Red Eyes Darkness Metal. I guess, but I honestly believe, having played this deck now, that Light Pulsar would be the card you limit, because that card is just too good. That card's effect that you just, if it dies, you bring out another dragon is broken. And actually, just looking through this deck, I figured out the last card that needs to get banned. You gotta go, BLS. BLS will be the last card to put on the ban list, because this card, alright, is not what I would call what's winning every game, but when you draw this card, you pretty much win. This card is broken, and I honestly don't know why it came off in the first place. I think it should have just remained banned. So as the 4th card in the list, it'll definitely be BLS. So that covers the banned cards. Back onto the limited cards, like I said, Light Pulsar, Red Eyes, possibly. Is there anything else in the deck I think it needs to get hit? Not really. I think everything else in the deck is balanced. You know, Dark Arm's at 1. Don't touch Veiler, don't touch Max C, they're good cards. Don't touch Chaos Sorcerer, they're good cards. Stuff like that, I feel, doesn't really need to get touched. When it comes to other cards I can think of, there's not many. Like, everyone thinks, I guess, like, some of the Exceeds maybe need to get limited to 1. Only because, like, some of these cards are a little too broken for their own good. People are saying cards like, I'll show you some of the potential ones. Cards like Strike Bouncer need to get limited to 1. It's like a bigger Dolka. Exabeetle needs to get limited to 1. Zenmain's to 1, I guess. Like, it's a really good card. It's getting reprinted, so I don't really know what the point of that would be, but I guess. And then everyone's saying Leviair. Everyone's saying Leviair is the card you need to limit to 1 because it's so broken, and I guess I would have to agree. So I guess Leviair could be another card you limit to 1. As far as other things go, like, I really can't think of anything. The cards I would bring back, I bring back Trishula. I think Trishula was just a really hasty call on their part. I think Trishula coming back to 1 wouldn't really hurt the game that much. Even though you can make Trishula, people are running 3 Effect Veiler. It's like, it's not a hard card to stop. And then maybe Fiendish Chain would come back into play. So I feel that that card's decent. Like, you could bring it back. And plus, I love Trishula, so I'd love to have it back. Other cards that could come back to 1, that could just or go to 1 or stay at 1. Honestly, that's all I can think of. I can't think of other cards that I feel that are super broken that need to be limited to 1, except Exceeds. Not really any monster in the game right now needs to be limited to 1. So all the staple spells are at 1. Leave them alone. Should we? Now the question everyone's been asking: should we keep 3 MST? Honestly, you guys, I would like a format where we had, I believe it was just 2 MSTs and no heavy. I like that format, but then again, the problem is everyone's going to set. Everyone's going to set and hide behind their back row, and I kind of don't want a repeat of that, so I will leave MST at 3. I feel that, you know, you got to go 1 for 1 with your opponent's back rows, and when you have the Storm, you have it. If banning Storm is what they want to do, will it help the game? I really don't know. I feel that there is a lot of back row removal, but Storm is just one of those power cards that you just really don't want to see go. Like, I would hate to run a deck these days without Heavy Storm, because you need it. Like, you normally need it. These cards, Heavy Storm, Monster Born, Dark Hole, they're very good cards. Getting rid of them, I guess, could help the game, but it really wouldn't help in the long run, so I feel that the power cards should stay. As far as cards that should go to 2, I've heard a lot of things. I guess bringing TG Striker back to 2 or Earth back to 2 would let agents kind of breathe again. I don't really know though. Like, I don't have a lot to say on that. I just feel that we need to balance this game back out, and the way you do it is by crippling all the decks that are broken right now. Slow them down. Slowing down the decks is key to surviving like a new format. I feel that if you can slow down all the main decks and give people, you know, more stuff to work with, that will actually have a better balanced game. And, you know, is there any cards that should come to 3? I've heard weird stuff. I really don't even know. I honestly can't think of cards that are like at 2 right now. I can look right now, cards that should come to 2. Let's see, cards that should come to 2. I guess you could bring... I mean, I'd leave Samurais alone. They have 2 smoke singles. You could... People would say bring Card Trooper to 3. I think that's too much. Trooper at 3 was broken, if everyone remembers back in the day. Bring Tengu back to 3. It's not going to happen. Solemn Warning could potentially come to 3. Everyone might disagree with me, but I feel Warning is just one of those cards that, you know, you pay 2,000, you're going to pay the points anyway. I mean, it's not that bad. It's a really good card. Will Torrential ever come to 3? I hope not. I don't even care for it at 2. Do I wish Bottomless would come to 3? Most likely. I wish it would. It's not going to, but 3 would be nice. Mind Crush at 3 would be nice. Stuff like that would be nice, but not going to happen. As far as rogue decks go, you know, what card should get hit to 2? I feel that, I guess in Dark World, I guess you could hit Grapha, but honestly, it's really not solving any problems. Dark World's a great deck, it's just it draws really inconsistently, so it can't really do too much if it's not winning. So aside from Long Beach, Dark World hasn't really done anything, so I feel that Dark World should be left alone. Gravekeepers, leave them alone. Heroes, leave them alone, because people would say, oh, well, 3 Miracle Fusion's too much. You're not really going to set up for Miracle Fusion as many times as you really think, like, unless you're just really lucky. So I feel that the deck's fine, and we should get back to a format where heroes are battling it out with other decks to be, like, the best deck. But honestly, those are my thoughts, you guys. I feel that if we're going to bring balance and, I guess, like, skill back into this game, we have to cripple all the decks that are number 1 and get rid of the decks that shouldn't exist. If I was to ban anything else, you can't really ban Chain Burn. There's no way to really slow down Chain Burn. You take out Chain Strike, they'll find something else. You can't really stop the deck. I gotta leave Chain Burn alone because I can't do anything about it. You play against Burn, you play against Burn. That's what Royal Decree's for. That's what Des Wombat's for. There's nothing else you can really do. But I feel that overall, if we're going to bring balance back to our game, we need to cripple the decks that are causing all the troubles. Limit Lagia to 1, slow down Rabbit. Limit Dragonfly to 1, slow down Insectors. Limit Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon and Light Pulsar Dragon to 1, slow down the Chaos Dragons. And ban Final Countdown. Finish the deck off. We don't need it anymore. Limit the Exceed so that there's not so many power pushes through those monsters. Leave the power cards alone. Leave us with 3 MSTs. Ban BLS. It doesn't need to be back regardless. Get rid of 5-headed dragon and or future fusion. Slow down the decks. Slow down the OTK potentials. And we'll probably have a more balanced game. Those are my honest thoughts. I hope you guys like this video. You know, thumbs it up. If we can get at least 100 likes, I'd love to hear that. Let me know your opinions, guys. Please. I really want your opinions on this video. I took a lot of time thinking about this because I knew that this was going to be an important video, and it's probably long too, and I just wanted to let you guys really hear my thoughts as a player and the things I've experienced through going to events, what I feel needs to happen in this game. Do I think any of the plant stuff should come back? Only bring back Spore to 1, nothing else. I feel that the rest of the stuff can just, you know, be left alone. You can't have Spore and Glow Bulb. It's not doable. Bring Trishula back, and we'll see what happens in the next format. So let me know what you guys think. You know, comment below with what you would like to see on the list. If I forgot anything, please let me know. Would I bring any card back to 3? I don't really care, to be honest. I don't know. Like, there's random crap. I don't know. Bring something random. Level limit area B back to 3. I don't really know. But let me know what you guys think. You know, thumbs up this video. Comment below with what you want to see next. I hope you guys enjoyed this segment. I really enjoyed making this for you guys. And I'll be coming to you guys with more of my segments in the future. So let me know what you guys think. Comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.